It's the 2K Show.
Welcome and thank you for being part of our exclusive 2K Sports coverage of the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Every Finals game considered critical, but a game like this one, Game 5, monumental. The action coming to you from Chicago, where the Bulls will be hosting the series tonight up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for the Jazz, a nice home win for them in Game 4. Now they're looking to carry that momentum on the road. We'll see how they do tonight. And this is it, an opportunity to just nail down this series. Shaq, when you're on the verge of closing out a team, what is the key to getting that done?
You're facing a team with a high level of desperation. You have to go in with the mindset, Ernie, whatever it takes.
You want to just crush.
You can hear the roar here at the United Center. Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at Chicago, they are certainly in a do-or-die position, trailing 3 games to 1. But they'll climb to be sure they need to win every game from here on out to stay alive.
Yeah, backs against the wall. They're a desperate team. The title clearly slipping away, and they've got a tall task ahead. But it's not out of the realm here for them to be able to do this. Focus on this game. Get this win and go from there.
Yeah, maybe they can send an emphatic message here tonight, roll to a big win, and start to sow some seeds of doubt in the heads of those guys. And then, like you said, Greg, just see what happens in Game 6.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Exum and Hood are the young guard tandem, and it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. The Jazz shooting their first free throws tonight, the first trip to the stripe in this one. First free throw is good. Stauskas is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Gobert drops them both. In the corner, Crowder with it. And here's Stauskas from the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
It's stolen by Stauskas. Now here's Noah, the fast break opportunity. Crowder kicks to Gasol. Knocks it loose. Noah, the pass to Rose. And here's Stauskas from the arc. Shot is no good. So Utah will take it the other way. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Their shooting percentage in that game was ridiculous. I mean, they created a lot of good looks for themselves, and you could see they were in rhythm and just continued to knock them down.
And, guys, I thought the key was simply getting that ball side to side, reversing it, keeping pressure on the defense. That really opened up the court for them, and I think that's why they got so many good shots.
Here's Favors. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Rose kicks to Crowder. Here's Noah. Sinks that one from the post. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And it's Utah's ball. Favors with the screen. Pass to Hood. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hood's got his first 2 points of the night.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Crowder dishes to Rose. Here's Gasol. Derek Favors with the rebound. So at the end of one. And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago Bulls team. You know, I think Joakim take a case, Clark, for Chicago being that famished 5, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A., that left him with an appetite that has him still hustling.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Mirotic out there with Portis, and it's Stokes in at the 5. Here's Mack, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. The shot by Len, wide open. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. 1:15 left to play in the first half. Inside, here's Rose.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Utah leading. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Rose. Here's Mack. Here's Len. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Second shot opportunity, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Burke, the pass to Withy. Here's Mack, covered by Mirotic. Here's Burks. No good from outside.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Now here's Burke, who's covered by Rose. Now Burke. It's all tied in Chicago. We'll see you back here after the break for...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, we certainly hope you enjoyed the first half. There's nothing. Looking at the Bulls, they're already down 3-1 in the series and locked into a brutal battle this evening. And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And Utah has possession. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Exum and Hood are the young guard tandem. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Here's Gasol. Gobert with the block. Now here's Exum. Defended by Crowder. Hood kicks to Gobert. Passes it to Hood. Hits the three-point bomb. Hood's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Deflects the pass. Gobert dishes to Hood. And it's Exum in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Lets it go from 11. Nice touch on the bank shot. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And, Kevin, every opportunity counts.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Derek Favors with the slam.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Exum passes to Gobert. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Joakim Noah.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Butler from outside, and that one's good. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter. 7 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jacks up a three. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Jazz lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Here's Stauskas. Jimmy Butler is out there with Stauskas. Then there's Nikola Mirotic, and it's Stokes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Burke. Following the miss by Nikola Mirotic, here's Burks. Drops in the tray. Burks has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Utah. Bulls trail by 6. He kicks it to Burke. Floats one up. Chicago grabs the miss.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it, and the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Utah calls timeout. They're up by 3. 1:24 left to play in the final quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told his players it's so close he can taste it. Let's keep it going, guys. Keep up the hard work, and by the time that buzzer sounds, we'll be NBA champions. Nice ring to it, Kevin.
Rose kicks to Butler. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And a lot of scoring here late, but there hasn't been any defense to speak of.
No, there really hasn't been, Greg, but that doesn't mean we haven't liked it. I mean, the highlight reel is being overwhelmed and overworked.
Utah calls timeout. They're up by 1. 1:20 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Exum. Wants to get it to Burks and does. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Three-pointer. Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Butler's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Hayward outside. Here's the pass to Favors. Over to the left wing. Exum with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gasol with it. Now defended by Hayward. To take the lead. Yes!
Somebody set a fire under Pau Gasol.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Favors. Connects! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Right side, Gasol. That's a 2 from Butler. It's in!
Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open three.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this, Clark?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
Exum hits them both.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Now here's Rose. He dishes it to Gasol. They could win it. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. From the United Center in... Just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Mirotic out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Noah in at the 5 down low.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Rose. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Favors. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Hayward goes in. It's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now the Bulls with it.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
Now here's Exum. He's tightly guarded. And they've done it, the new NBA champions.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, you have to hand it to the entire organization. They work together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.